All right, guys. So what I decided to do was this video is going to be all about polynomial operations. So right now, the operations that we learned from Algebra 1 are adding, subtracting, and multiplying the different polynomials. Okay, so if it's the first two types of problems, that is just essentially combining like terms. So if we take a look at this first problem, okay, it's a minus sign in between. So some people are good at it, and some people need to do one extra step, and that's fine. So if we take a look, I'm just going to write down the first polynomial. Okay, so this would be showing the extra step. Because it's a minus sign in the middle, this minus sign is being distributed, and it's going to change all of the signs to the three things in the second parentheses. So 6 became negative 6k, 8 became negative 8, and k to the cubed became negative k cubed. Now, I like to do that because now I'm going to look for just like terms. Now, I don't have to worry about double signs and minus, minus, that kind of deal. So if we take a look, I'm going to find the k to cubes. So I have 4 here minus 1 is 3k to the third. Then 7 minus 8 is actually negative 1. And then I have 1k minus 6k, which is negative 5k. Now, this technically is not complete because our answer should be in standard form. So I have to rewrite it. And there is the answer for the first problem. Okay, so standard form is highest exponent to lowest. All right, so now this one, I'll show number 2, I'll show without having to rewrite the second one. Okay, so I'm just going to do this kind of in my head a little bit. So 6 minus negative 6, minus minus becomes plus, so it's going to be 12n squared. Now I'll do it in a different color just so we can kind of see each piece. 8n to the fourth. Well, there is no 8n to the fourth over here, so it's going to come on down. Now, changing color again. Negative 3 minus 5 is negative 8. And then the last piece, which I didn't use, is this 3n to the third. But since it has no match, I still have to do minus 3n to the third, which is negative 3n to the third. So when I rewrite this all in standard form, my final answer, 8n to the fourth minus 3n cubed plus 12n squared minus 8. Okay, so that would be the example of subtraction in the middle with no extra step. Okay, so there's the work for 1 and 2. I'm going to skip number 3 because it's very similar, and I'm going to show you example number 4. Okay, example number 4 is addition in between. So it's literally, there's nothing to rewrite. There's no tricky signs. It's just putting like terms together. So negative 6 plus 6 is 0 v cubed. So I don't have any v cubed anymore. So I can cross them out so you don't have to look at them. I have 7 plus 2 is 9. And I have 7v plus 7v, so 14v. And when I rewrite it in standard form, there is my answer. So 14v plus 9, and that's my standard form. Okay? All right, so then the last examples. Okay, the last examples that we talked about would be multiplying.